Right, we are doing the exciting topic today of Footwell lights, and we're in the Range Rover Sport L494, but they're exactly the same in the bigger Range Rover L405. So this has been quite a saga. So originally they were LED, but they were fairly rubbish LED. They weren't very bright. And so we created these new super bright white ones. Now, the first generation we did, they came on when you open the door and faded out nicely when you close the doors. I'll show you in a minute. But then people said, well, what they're actually supposed to do is they're actually supposed to come on with a very sort of faint light when you turn your lights on. So when you're driving at night, you're not like in the black hole of Calcutta. It does give you a sort of, so we modified them when we created a new light that did exactly that. But then someone said, wow, if you got the ambient light in the 2018 on, when you put the ambient light in, and we'll show you that in a minute, the 2018 cars, the Footwell lights match all the other ambient lights around the dashboard in the car. So they said, well, perhaps you could make ones that were white when you open the door, but when you close the door and put the lights on at night, were like a nice gentle blue or red to match the ambient lighting. Obviously, they won't change with the ambient lighting, but at least they could be, if you normally have your ambient lighting on blue, if you're a blue, Tyler, would you be a blue or a red person? Blue. Or you could go pink, but most people seem to go for blue or red. Craig at Camtech said all his customers, they're either pretty much blue or red, but it seems to be. Right then. Maybe it's your political. Maybe you can reflect your politics, Tyler, with blue or red. Right then. So here we go. So let's stop waffling. So when we get in, and then when you close the car, the lights should fade like so. But what's supposed to happen is when I put my lights on here, if I put my lights on, it should illuminate. And when you now put your lights on, they come on red. Okay, so we've got red ones and blue ones, so we're going to show this today. So when you open the door, it's white. When you close the door and have your lights on, they illuminate red to match your ambient lighting. So do you want to demonstrate the ambient lighting? So you go to that second menu, then ambient, and then it's currently on blue. So we can change it to red. Now so you'll notice you get some lights here. So change it back to blue again, Tyler, and we'll watch it change. Blue, and then back to red. And that red now matches that red. And it's only a tint. What's another word we could use for that? So,
hue.
A hue. It's a red hue. So it all matches. So all the little, so when you're driving along at night, they'll be just, and then, so in that one there, Tyler's gonna show us how to change it. Tyler, jump out and show us. Right, so Tyler's going to show us how to change it. So at the moment we've got the white light in there. Right, and so where's the little light module here? Put your light on as well, Tyler.
There you go.
And then, now you can actually, for these, you can get your fingers up behind the panel. You can just flick it down. Obviously, and then you can just, there's a little pin to press.
Yeah, there's a little squeezy thing there.
Pull that out.
So that's the white one.
That's the white, fades to white at night. And now you're going to, hold on, let me get in the right place. Yeah. There we go. So that's white. So then tap that back. It's dazzling. Your retina's still there, Tyler.
Just about.
You're going to see in stars. Right. So now what we're going to do is we'll now jump on in, Tyler. Let's have a look. So if we, so there we go. So that should then fade when we lock the car. Alright, so they're white, and then when we lock the car, they fade to nothing. But there we go. If we get back in and we start the car, and then and then at night, you see it fades to blue. So that's the lights on. Yeah, lights off. And then if I switch the lights on, you see the blue hue. So then we can adjust. If we've got the blue, we need to make our ambient lighting match. So Tyler's going to select the blue. That matches, and then we've got blue. So we'll put these on the website. So I've overcomplicated this, I think. So basically, it's only the Footwell lights that change colour. None of the other lights in the car have this colour change. So I think I've overcomplicated this a bit. Right. So the Footwell lights on the 2013 to 2017 cars do not change colour. All they do at night is come on a low level white. So what we're offering is 3 sorts of LED upgrades here. There's the white that goes white when you open the door, that changes to blue when it's at night. There's the white that changes to red when you're driving at night with your lights on. And there's the white that fade to white at night when you're driving at night with your lights on. So I will put those 3 for sale on the website just as Footwell lights. But yeah, it's the only lights in the car that have the fading. The boot lights do not have this fading. It's only for the Footwell. Now, actually, that's not true. Now, on some models, you need to check. Let's have a look on this car, Tyler. On some models of the L405, they've actually got lights. We've never noticed them before. Craig pointed out to me under the back seat. So let's just have a look. Have we got any on? So if you have a look on some cars, there is actually a light under the back seat. On this one, there's not. But if you're ordering, we'll just put them for sale as pairs. If you've got an L405 autobiography, you might need to order 2 pairs for the rear footwells. So there we go. That's another little addition to look for. Hope has explained interior lighting, Footwell lighting, front and rear on the L494 and the L405.